Hey, this is Roger from ChoiceCarolinaHomes.com. I want to just have a little primer on new home construction. This is a basic 1,500 square foot ranch that's under construction right now in the Charlotte Metroplex. I want to just tell you and instruct you about a few of the building techniques that are going on now and how these houses are actually built. We've got drywall right now getting ready to be installed. Now notice that this has the type of framing where this is a vaulted ceiling, so you can see how those trusses are laid for that. This is an open great room. This is what we call a split ranch in that it has 2 bedrooms right back over here, and then the split meaning that the master bedroom is right over here. It's easy to see through the walls like Superman, isn't it, without any drywall up. So here you can see that all of the black flexible ductwork is going back to the HVAC, the heating, ventilation, air control unit. Just one thing to note is that many builders use the 2x4 walls. That's what this is, a 2x4 stud wall on the bottom sill plate there, anchored to the concrete. Some builders actually use a 2x6. The difference is you can get only about an R13 insulation value with a 2x4. If you have a 2x6 sidewall, you've got more room for insulation. You can typically get an R19. That'll save you money over time. But just notice how the actual, here we are, the electrical wires, the Romex going right through the studs there. One of the things I love about building a brand new home from scratch is that you get to see where all these wires go. You can take pictures of it just like I'm doing right now. There's foam that's insulating it. And there's the Bobcat man. Everything starts with the Bobcat. There's the grading guy. He's got moving dirt. I love it. Another thing to note is that here is the plumbing. Blue for cold, red for hot. Coming in from the main, from the slab. Notice they've got the foam insulation there. This is what they call PEX. Long gone are the days of using copper. Some still do, but that PEX is a flexible, almost like a garden hose, a type of plumbing. And notice all the wires. You've got some data wires running up through above where the drywall ceiling will go in this basically vaulted ceiling. So you see the truss work. Again, you see how the wiring is on the ceiling fan. It's braced, it's connected so that it'll handle a lot of weight right there, connected to wood. Very smart. I just love coming into these houses and seeing them being framed. Here's a header for the door. It's framed a certain way. Again, you're seeing when a wire comes through, they're using foam insulation, basically to conserve energy. Very cool. So we talked about the plumbing, we talked a little bit about the electrical, the wires coming through, talked about the bottom sill plates, we talked about how these are framed. Notice one thing over here, that you see the light coming through from the soffit area there. And you think, well, man, that's going to let a lot of air in. But what happens is, you see where that air is coming in and where that drywall ceiling is going to be, which is right there. Well, there's a space there. Between that space that does go all the way up to the very ridge of the roof, that's your attic area. And you want to have a good airflow going up into your attic area, right up all the way to the very top, which is called the ridge. And there it is right there where that air will be able to exit. And so there's air that's breathing going from there all the way to the soffits. That's why you see that light there. That's above your ceiling line. So a lot of great things. They actually here put a retainer wall because they have a large hill right behind there. This is in Mount Holly. So this is our little primer on new home construction, folks. And I hope I can help you get into a brand new home very quickly. Call me at 704-345-3400. This particular house will be ready to move into in a couple of months, and it's $131,000 for 1,500 square foot ranch. One thing we didn't talk about is that this is on a slab. Some houses are built on basement or crawl space foundations, but when they do a slab, they put the plumbing, both the hot and cold and then the drains, down on the ground, then they pour the slab on top of it. And so you have about a 4-inch slab, and then on the side you have a sill plate off to the side there, as I showed you earlier, that's bolted down into the concrete. Give me a call, 704-345-3400, and let's get you into a brand new construction house today.